Hi, this is Peter from OpenBOM. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about how to create BOM instance properties. For example, to store a finish or a surface treatment or color. So you want to distinguish this property per different assembly, per different bill material. So it's not stored in the catalog where it's updating all BOMs for all items, like an attribute-like description. So this could be useful if you have something like this. You have, for example, let's say a bolt that you want to have the same part number in multiple assemblies. Like these two assemblies, it's the same bolt, but you want to then be specific for each assembly to have a different surface treatment or a different finish or a different color. For this, you can use a BOM property for that. So we're going to use two different methods, one more simple and another one more advanced. The simple one is just using a BOM template with that extra property as a BOM instance property. I'll show you how to do that. And then another more advanced one will be bringing this default data from a Solidworks property coming from the Solidworks file properties data. So let's start with an example with the BOM property on a template, on a BOM template. So the first thing would be to create that BOM template in OpenBOM. So you can use an existing catalog to create one BOM template. I'm going to just create one over here just as an example. So if you already have an existing template, you can also override it. So I'm going to use an existing one, but you can start from the default and then just start from scratch. I'm going to use an existing one and then just save over it. So basically you create an empty bill of material and you're just going to add this BOM property to it. So it will be a property like this one, finish one. Already added as a previous example, but let's just remove it and start from scratch. So the first thing you need to do is when opening a bill of material, you have to add the BOM instance property here, like finish. So you need to be a bit careful if you intend to use, for example, let's pick an existing one, finish. So if you intend to use and bring data from SolidWorks or a CAD system, be sure to use an existing property from a property table that you already have, like custom properties or the CAD custom properties, for example. So you can pick an existing one from the CAD custom property table. So you need to be a bit careful with this selection if you already created or not, because if you then update from SolidWorks, it's going to bring the property from the CAD custom properties versus the public. So be a bit careful with that. So I'm going to bring as an advance a bit later on. I'm going to bring this as a CAD custom property. So that's the one I'm going to choose for now. And let's add it as to this bill of material, and we're going to bring it forward so it's more visible in the example. So it's at the end, so let's bring it forward and you can actually see it a bit better in terms of where it's going to sit and when it's going to land. So let's bring it to the top here. So let's make it closer to, okay, it's good enough. So let's bring this property there. Notice that you can check the BOM source or the property source in the property info. So you can see that it's coming from the CAD custom properties table instead of public. So so once we have done that and we have the property independent for each bill of material, you can see that by noticing that there is no brackets. So that's a catalog property. And this will be a BOM property with no brackets, like the quantity is also specific to each bill of material. So let's save this as the existing template. So this will be the easiest method. So you can select an existing one, just picking that box, and I'm going to save it over the engineering item template. And I'm going to start with a copy of this data for now. and I'm gonna save the same sort of catalogs assigned to this BOM. So this is an important option, that you have the right catalogs to use in your template. So be sure to check that. So I'm gonna check it again. So be sure to check that you have the right catalogs set up. So let's do that. So let's just save the engineering template, and then all you have to do, if you already have an existing one, you have a confirmation to save over it. You can say yes, and let's give it a try with an existing example. So let's start with this play over here and set up SolidWorks settings. So all you need to do on this simple example is just select the BOM template uh, there. So in this case, we are not bringing data from SolidWorks. We just want to have this property separate, so you can then type whatever you want per different bill of material. So that would be the first example. So let's bring that over and click on the Create Bill of Material. And you should have, here we go. And we should have that finish property available. So there we go. So we have the finish where you can then, type whatever you want. Could be, for example, zinc plated, and this would be painted. So that could be a simple example that this will be specific per bill of material. So you can then type whatever you want. So if you bring data from another bill of material, so for example, you have the same item. So this is the same bolt, and you're going to bring from this one. You can just have different data over there. So you can, as you can see, the property starts empty, and you can type again wherever you want. And it's then different per bill of material. Okay. So now let's do, this will be the simplest method. On the next video, let's show a more advanced way to pre-populate this data from SolidWorks if you want to, as another example.